Hello, my friends. This is the continuation of Tasha's first class, and we're covering the turning side kick and the forward punch.
Now, the turning side kick is we're hitting with a side kick, but we're kicking with this back leg. What we're going to do is from this position, we're going to rotate and kick. Now, you're going to lose sight of your target momentarily because your head has to do a 360. But this is a kick that if somebody does it or executes it properly, it's almost impossible to block because they don't see it coming. If you watch my foot when I do a turning side kick, I'm already moving, my foot is hidden behind my body, and it comes out at the last moment. It's almost too quick for somebody's hand reaction time. Okay, now, a lot of people teach this kick in 2 steps, which I'm trying to get people away from that because it creates a bad habit and it slows the kick up. What they were teaching is to turn, sight your target, gather your balance, and then make the kick. Basically, that's what we're doing, but it's putting a step in there that's no good. What you want to do is, from the moment you start the kick, that foot is leaving the floor, and then it executes to the target. And then look at your position after you land. You don't want to be skewed anyway, you know. You want it in that side position like the riding horse stance. And this, we start our kick from a riding horse stance. Yeah, you got to think through it. You got to create muscle memory. Create muscle memory. Don't try to kick fast either. You can do that later. If you kick fast, you make sloppy fundamentals, sloppy technique, and you'll have a habit, a bad habit. And your body will memorize this muscle memory. So do slow until you get the movement perfect, and then you can increase the speed. But don't worry at all about speed. The other thing that really helps, and you don't have the advantage today, is watching other people practice. And then you have to choose who you think the better technique is. Study their motion, it'll imprint in your mind, and then you meditate on that. You think about that motion, and you thinking about it is going to make your body copy that. So I know that. Visualization. Yeah, visualization. They teach tennis players to visualize. Right. And you want to do the same with martial art. You visualize. A lot of people you'll see, people that's been training with their master for years and years, when you watch their body motion, and they're replicating their master, they're copying it. So you want to be able to do that too. But you got to choose wisely. You got to choose the right one. When I started martial art, I was about your age, and I went to a whole bunch of different schools, and they were always one visit and never again, until I hit the Tae Kwon Do. And there was something that there was nothing fake about it. Everything was scientific. There's no magic. A lot of martial arts, they say they have secret technique. There's nothing secret. What our secret is hard work. Hard work, good training, and follow the physics of your body. And your body, if you do something 10,000 times over and over, it's going to find the right way to make it work. And this has been done for 2,000 years. So I think they already have the bugs worked out. So this does work. When we punch, we're going to go through, this is a formal stance. This is a forward stance. You are shoulder width apart. Your feet are, even the back one, is facing forward. As much as you can. It doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, the front knee is bent, and it's perpendicular to the floor. Okay, you execute a block. So this is a low block, and I stop the block right over the knee in this area. Don't have your elbow locked. Keep a slight bend. You want to try to avoid any hyperextension. So a slight bend in that action. This hand pulls back when you make the block. The blocking hand, when you cross, the blocking hand is on the inside. Yes. So then you come down, and again, taking advantage of that twisting at the end, You twist right before impact. And this hand's pulled back for a punch. Okay, now we're in a forward stance. Now, we want to move forward and make a punch. So we move forward, I'm sliding up, I'm keeping my balance, so my weight has to shift out of line. So I'm over top of this foot. Now I reach back, open the stance up to the shoulder width, and deliver the punch from there. Now where are we going to aim this punch? We have target areas. Two primary target areas. Just stand in front. Okay. One area would be, this is an upper punch. Upper punch and aiming underneath the nose. I'm not striking the nose. I'm striking straight in. What I'm doing is hitting the bone structure that's holding the teeth. And what this will do is it'll fracture that bone. Not considered a vital strike. But if all your teeth come loose and it's gushing, it takes away the aggressiveness out of somebody that just had half their face crushed. The other target is targeted at the solar plexus. This is also considered not a vital area either. Your diaphragm is right in here. And all you need to do is a strike. You could do that with a finger and knock the wind out of somebody. And if you ever had the wind knocked out of you, have you? Oh, so you know what it's like. Yeah. You physically can't get up and fight. You have to stop. I remember playing football and I landed on the point of the football. This is in a practice game. And it knocked the wind out of me. And so I'm laying on the field, and my cousin's on the team too. He come over, grabbed me by the ankle, drugged me over to one puddle in the middle of the field, and let me in the puddle and walked away as I'm hunched over trying to gather my breath. So, and that's just falling on the football. And I'm sure, you fall and hit awkward, and what you're doing is you're shocking that diaphragm in there. And that's the key point right there at the solar plexus. So you're not killing somebody with that strike, but that's an effective strike. There's lots of other places to hit, but these are the two that we primarily focus on when we're practicing. The upper punch, which when I go into a complete forward stance, and again, my two knuckles are in line with my body when I strike, but my shoulder is going to be, with this, it's going to be up. Because, of course, you're a little bit shorter than I am, but for me to strike upper, and I'm in a deep forward stance, I have to be up. Okay, move and strike. You notice when I strike, I'm taking energy from my whole body, my whole upper torso makes it flexing. You see right here, as I'm stepping up, I'm almost twisting. And then when I open up, and I'm using that push-pull action to increase the energy. Yep. And then if you go to the second punch, same way. What I'm observing is I'm holding this fist out as I'm stepping. And right as I shift my weight, that's when I exchange the fist. See, they came together. Okay, you should, when you punch, keep your shoulders square so that you can repeat what you just did. Yeah, that'll make the second arm will move quicker. If I was twisted and tried to punch with that back arm, I have to turn my body in order to catch up. Now, when you make the punch, stand sideways and out of the way here.
Out of my way.
Okay. I'm demonstrating something. And I'm doing sideways because, I'm dealing with a woman here.
Thank you.
And okay, now if I struck here, I can hit you with this energy, but all of it's coming out of my upper body right here. But if I hit before I plant this foot, I'm going to add this onto the punch that had nothing to do with the energy of This is adding the rest of the energy of my, or weight of my body into that punch. So with that in mind, when I strike, boom, I want to hit before the weight went into this forward
So
foot.
the hit and then that weight's going down, pushing even more.
Yeah.
Okay.
So all your body energy, the full body energy will impact at the end of the knuckles before any weight shifted. So that's adding lots more into that punch.
I have to think about that. That'll take some practice.
That's a lot to think about,
Yeah,
right?
it is.
Thanks for watching, my friends. Bye-bye.